Learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. Learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. Learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. Baby, I'm the Tin Man, Iceman. I'm the Tin Man, Iceman. I'm the Tin Man, Iceman, baby. Baby, I'm the Tin Man, Iceman. I'm the Tin Man, Iceman. I'm the Tin Man, Iceman, baby. Learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. Learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. Learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. Baby, I'm the Tin Man, Iceman. I'm the Tin Man, Iceman. I'm the Tin Man, Iceman, baby. Baby, I'm the Tin Man, Iceman. I'm the Tin Man, Iceman. I'm the Tin Man, Iceman, baby. Learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. Learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. Learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. Baby, I'm the Tin Man, Iceman. I'm the Tin Man, Iceman. I'm the Tin Man, Iceman, baby. Baby, I'm the Tin Man, Iceman. I'm the Tin Man, Iceman. I'm the Tin Man, Iceman, baby. to use my heart this way. My love for you. I'm still learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. To use my heart this way. My love for you. Baby, I'm the Tin Man Iceman. I'm the Tin Man Iceman. I'm the Tin Man Iceman, baby. Baby, I'm the Tin Man Iceman. I'm the Tin Man Iceman. I'm the Tin Man Iceman, baby. Learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. I'm still learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. Learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. Baby, I'm the Tin Man Iceman. I'm the Tin Man Iceman. I'm the Tin Man Iceman, baby. Baby, I'm the Tin Man Iceman. I'm the Tin Man Iceman. I'm the Tin Man Iceman, baby. Learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. I'm still learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. Learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. Baby, I'm the Tin Man Iceman. I'm the Tin Man Iceman. I'm the Tin Man Iceman, baby. Baby, I'm the Tin Man Iceman. I'm the Tin Man Iceman. I'm the Tin Man Iceman, baby. my love for you. I'm still learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. Learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. Baby, I'm the 10-man Iceman. I'm the 10-man Iceman. I'm the 10-man Iceman, baby. Baby, I'm the 10-man Iceman. I'm the 10-man Iceman. I'm the 10-man Iceman, baby. Learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. I'm still learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Listen, baby, I'm still icy. Heart don't work cause my ex so shicey. Learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. Learning to use my heart this way. My love for you. Baby, I'm the 10-man Iceman. I'm the 10-man Iceman. I'm the 10-man Iceman, baby. Baby, I'm the 10-man Iceman. I'm the 10-man Iceman. I'm the Hey yo, this is your boy Post. You're now tuned in to Hood Action News Live. So we got a couple things I want to talk about today. Couple different topics. Couple different topics, couple different things. So this is your boy Post. You're now tuned in to Hood Action News Live. So I'm gonna jump right into it. So today, you may have heard in the news that there was a mass shooting at a church in Minneapolis, right? Now, let's find out some details on the actual killer that did this. So if you're just tuning in, there was a church shooting in Minneapolis today. So let's find out the details on what happened.
Three of these things. And we've been waiting to find out more information about this suspect, and we're getting
We
it.
know this is a young man in his early 20s. Our investigative team working very hard to figure out more information. We do want to get to Eric Rasmussen right now, who has been talking to his sources, working to confirm the identity of the school shooter. Eric?
And we are here. You can see the police tape behind me on South First Avenue and East 57th Street here in Minneapolis, less than a mile from the scene of this shooting. And this behind me is the last known address of the suspected shooter. And 5 Eyewitness News, from speaking with multiple sources, has identified the suspect today as 23-year-old Robin Westman. And we do have a photo of this person that I want to show you now. Again, we've been working this over the last several hours, as you might imagine. And this came in as a tip. My photojournalist and I came out here, I would say about 90 minutes ago, still working information on that.
Yo. So if you just tuning in, there was a mass shooting in Minneapolis, right? The guy that did it looks just like the guy from the movie Mask. Oh my God. The movie Mask. That's crazy. He looked just like the dude from the movie Mask. So I'm gonna bring up the movie Mask, right? It's an old movie called Mask. Why does my man look like I'm just seeing this for the first time, so let me find the movie Mask. That's crazy. Look just like the dude from the movie Mask. I'm clicking on it right now. Hold up. Give me 1 second. Let me put this on the screen. I'm gonna put that back on the screen. Let me put this on the screen so y'all don't think I'm crazy. But my man, he looks just like the dude from the movie Mask. Look. Look, he looks just like the dude from the movie Mask. So the Minneapolis shooter looks, dead exactly like the dude from the movie Mask. Now I got it on the screen there. So look, so if you're just tuning in, I got on my screen a picture of the movie Mask. The mass shooter in Minneapolis looks just like him. What's up, preppy girl? She says, yes, he does. Long with that long face. So if you just tuning in, the guy that did the shooting. So let's do a quick cross reference. This is the movie Mask, right? You see like the long potato head dude on the right, the Mr. Potato Head looking dude all the way to the right. Now I'm going to put up the actual Minneapolis shooter who killed 2 kids and shot up a church, to be exact. Now look at this. Now watch this Mr. Potato Head pop up. Blah.
Blah. Looked just like the dude from the movie Mask. Super Mr. Potato Head, redhead dude shooting up a church with kids in it. You know what I'm saying? So if you come from the planet Mars and you said, what does a dude, take me to your leader, what does a dude look like that shoots up a church with kids in it? There you go. There you go. Blah, blah. So a dude that shoots up a church and kills 2 kids in it, this is what he looks like, ladies and gentlemen. I need some sound effects. But it's not a play topic. Let's find out some more details on the dude. They're gonna give my man an electric chair.
That tip and found this area already taped off, multiple agents on scene. The BCA is here, other law enforcement is here, and they've been coming and going for about the last 90 minutes. But again, to confirm what 5 Eyewitness News has learned from multiple sources, the suspect here, 23-year-old Robin Westman, this was the last known address. I could tell you when we rolled up here, again, going on 2 hours ago, we saw agents speaking with a slightly older man and a woman. I don't want to start connecting dots that we haven't been able to confirm yet, but talking to neighbors in this area, many of them telling us that it was a family here at this home behind me, and a variety of sort of accounts of interactions with that family. Some saying they were very quiet and kept to themselves. I talked to another neighbor who told me they were very friendly and they interacted with them frequently. But as you can imagine, just a mile from the scene of this shooting, less than a mile, I mean, it's a 3-minute drive, we have had people coming and going on foot in their cars, asking about this scene that has become the source of growing interest for not only neighbors, but law enforcement that has been coming and going throughout the morning. We've seen them go in and out of that door behind me, and you can see they are still here now. I talked to one neighbor who really unaware of anything that was going on in this area this morning, saying that she came out, looked out her window and saw agents with, her words, very large guns coming and going this morning, sometime after the shooting near the church and the school. So, of course, we're continuing to gather information out here at the scene, learning all we can about the suspected shooter that, again, we've been able to confirm the name here, Robin Westman, 23-year-old. My colleagues on our 5 Investigates team are going through court records and other information. And of course, we're going to continue to keep you updated throughout the day, as this is still a very active scene, again, here on South First Avenue and East 57th Street in Minneapolis. We'll send it back to you for now.
Investigative reporter Eric Rasmussen on the scene here. And Eric, we do want to ask you, we know that the FBI is digging into the suspect's history right now. We know you're working your sources out there. Walk us through a little bit of what's going on with this investigation. We understand they're certainly going to be checking social media accounts, looking at his school history as they try to figure out more of this. So walk us through more of this investigation.
Sure. You know, Leah, first of all, it should be sad to note that we've had to walk through these kinds of investigations before. I've been doing this a long time all over the country, and sadly, I've had to cover a few of these. So what we do know, without speaking to the specifics of this case, is that just as it is an all hands on deck for us here at 5 Eyewitness News, there is just an outpouring of support in the law enforcement community. You're talking the FBI. I know the ATF is going to be looking into ballistics and the types of firearms and ammunition that were used. And then, as you just described, sort of walking this story backwards. That's the sources we can all see online. This today in this world, everything is documented. It's going through records, familial connections. Were there breadcrumbs along the way that sort of informed how we got to this terrible point today? I've been in touch with one former FBI agent that I hope to follow up with later today to learn a little bit more about exactly what they might be digging into. But it is all the things you'd be thinking of. What was the connection? Why here? Why this school? Why this church? The acquisition of the firearms these days can be traced back with quite a bit of specificity. And considering the amount of firepower we know and we think was used, there's going to be just a plethora of information that comes out of the forensic evidence in this case. And that's all things that they're going to be looking at, not just today, but well into the future.
And hey, Eric, there right at the scene, we see a large area that's corned off with crime scene tape. Is there just one house in this block that they're looking at, or does it go all the way around?
That's a fair question, Paul. What I could tell you that might not be super clear on the screen is there's sort of a perimeter and then there's another perimeter. So I'm standing at the police tape here. This is as far as we can go. This is as far as other neighbors or people coming by to get a look can go. But as we go past me, I'm going to step out of the way here for Lee, our photographer here. You then see additional police tape wrapped around the house in question, the house, the address that led us here when we got a tip, again, going on 2 hours ago. So that is clearly the focus of law enforcement out here. There may be other information that we don't know yet, but we haven't heard anything to suggest that there are, multiple houses or locations or frankly, even people involved here. Again, I think I said at the top of our live report here today that we saw an older man and woman speaking with law enforcement. I don't want to try to get into their heads about how they looked emotionally, but the man was on the phone, sitting on the curb. So again, to answer your question directly, the focus of law enforcement out here appears to be this one home that's behind me here.
So
for about the last 90 minutes. But again, to confirm what.
So let me actually go back so you can see what the killer looks like. So if you just joining in Minneapolis, there was a mass shooting. 2 kids got shot. 2 kids got killed, actually, right? So this guy shot up a church. Now they're going to do a walk back to find out how he did it and why he did it, but it actually happened. Now, the question I want to ask is, what can people actually do? Because even if like a couple church members had guns on them in the church, you wouldn't have been expecting this, because this dude just came up with assault style rifles and just ambushed the church, just started shooting in the church from afar. So it was a cowardly act. You know what I'm saying? Now, my man is definitely going to hell. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely going to hell. I think this dude is dead. Let me confirm if this guy's alive or dead, because I didn't get from that news report. Let me double check something, because I didn't get if this guy is dead or alive. Hopefully he's already in hell. But I didn't get that yet. Let me see. So let me double check something for you. Yeah, so he killed himself. It says he said the shooter then died by suicide. So listen. So this guy on the screen that did this is in hell right now. Now I want to laugh about this, but so you see my man on the screen right there? He's in hell right now. So what a faster way to go to hell. Listen. There is no faster way to go to hell than what my man just did right here. He shot up a church, killed 2 kids at a church, and then killed himself. So my man is straight in hell right now as we speak with gasoline draws on. There's no quicker way to go to hell than that. Shoot up a church and then kill yourself. You dummy. You big dummy. That's all I got to say. Like, if you want to go to hell fast, then we don't want you to emulate this. But there's no quicker way to get dropped in a frying pan in hell. Shoot up a church, kill 2 kids, and then kill yourself. Just killing yourself, you go straight to hell. So I wanted to say that's this masked looking long face dude. You know what I mean? No quicker way to go to hell than to shoot up a church than kill yourself. But I'm glad he took himself off the streets. That's crazy. Now, speaking of another person that needs to be off the streets, this dude I'm going to show you. Now, let me find my man. So listen, yesterday, this dude should have been on yesterday's show. So Georgia man accused of being butt-ass naked while receiving his DoorDash. You heard me. Georgia man accused of being butt-ass naked while receiving his DoorDash orders. I just want to see how did this play out. Now, yesterday I had a lot of creepers. Let me put this up on the screen. This is about the last topic. So Preppy Girl says, what a coward. But thank God the taxpayers don't have to take care of him in prison. Yep. He took himself off the streets. But what a faster way to go to hell. Now, my main man 50 grand that I have on the screen is ordering DoorDash orders, and we're going to see what he does after he orders DoorDash.
Accused of opening his door and accepting food deliveries while naked. Investigators in Coweta County say 2 female DoorDash delivery drivers were the victims, and both reported Frederick Riley to police after the report. After the report, a female officer posed as a DoorDash driver and knocked on his door. Police say Riley answered completely.
Good old
naked.
Riley.
So one of the
O'Reilly. You ever see the commercial? O'Reilly. Yo. Now, the video you're looking at. Look at this fool. The video you looking at, they set him up. They set up a decoy. O'Reilly. Look at good old naked ass Riley. So look. Pause. Yo, I can't. Oh my God, yo, how are people so nuts? I can't even go on with this one. Yo. What? So they set him up, right? So the video you're looking at, they put in a fake, they act like they were the driver, right? To get him to do the same thing. So this is what happened here. They act like they were the driver. So when they pop up, my man would be naked. So let's take a look.
Facing charges, accused of opening his door and accepting food deliveries while naked. Investigators in Coweta County say 2 female DoorDash delivery drivers were the victims, and both reported Frederick Riley to police after the report. After the report, a female officer posed as a DoorDash driver and knocked on his door. Police say Riley answered completely naked.
So one of the drivers, he invited them inside, to which they declined, and then left the scene and called 911.
Riley is charged with 2 counts of public indecency. Cloning yourself online using AI has become more and more common.
Yo,
Did you know this? One man in
look,
court, a female
look at
officer
my
posed
man.
as a DoorDash driver and not victims, and both reported Frederick Riley to police.
Now look, this is them. This is them actually setting them up. Look, watch how he opened the door, butt ass naked, bro.
After the report, a female officer posed as a DoorDash driver and knocked on his door. Police say Riley answered completely naked.
To one of the drivers, he invited them inside, to which they declined, and then left the scene and called 911.
Yo, so my man is a flasher for the dasher. So listen, my man, I'm gonna put my man on the screen right here. Hold up. Where is he at? Where's good old Riley? Yo. So my man O'Reilly, he's a flasher for the dasher. So two-way creeper. Listen, I'm trying to find out. So is being naked the crime or inviting them in? But it's a combo package. He not even flashing. He just all the way asshole naked. You know what I'm saying? Asshole butt naked. So he not even like easing into it. You open the door and he naked and he like, come on in. Come on down. I got pepperoni pizza for you. You got my pepperoni and I got the pepperoni. Look at O'Reilly. You know what I'm saying? Man, and he's doing this with the females. You know what I'm saying? At least he ain't doing it with the dudes. He's doing it with the females, right? But they locked his ass up. So how does this work? The female comes up with the food. He opens the door butt naked. It says, how'd you like to come on in? You bought me the pepperoni? And my name is Pepperoni O'Reilly. Woo-hoo-hoo. How does this work, yo? So listen, I showed you some top level creepers. So my man he's definitely a top level creeper. That's like the top floor to answer the door, butt naked asshole out. Oh my god, yo. People are nuts. People are nuts. No cashews. Pause. Yo, he really answered the door butt ass. Dead ass butt ass. Now, yo, I'm a lot of these news reports, right? Some of the stuff, like I was about to click on something. I'm gonna save it for later because I'm curious. I'll tell you what it is a little later. But I'm gonna go into this next one, right? So, if you're tuning in to hoodactionnews.com, the way I line this stuff up, the world is a sick place, right? You got yesterday, so you got people shooting up schools, shooting up churches with kids in it, right? And then like yesterday, I had a cop illegally filming um like the prisoners and then posted it on Snapchat, right? Now you got a cop that's stealing stuff out of store right now. I'm about to show you. So it's real wild out here, yo. It's really wild. So so let's take a look at this police officer stealing stuff. Officer stealing stuff.
A Toledo police officer is charged with theft tonight.
Holland police say he stole multiple times from Walmart.
11 investigates. Digging into this story, Melissa Andrews joins us live in studio. She's got the documents outlining exactly what he's accused of doing. So, Mel, what can you tell us tonight?
Well, I got a tip last week to look into Officer Gregory Long. He's accused of stealing from 2 Walmart locations, the one on Glendale and the one in Holland, on 4 separate occasions. A Holland police report states Officer Long was wearing a Toledo police t-shirt with a badge logo on the front of it when he was caught on video going through the self-checkout in May, bagging but not scanning a $1.97 block of cheddar cheese. Less than 2 weeks later, Long is on this video, the same day he's accused of going through a self-checkout.
Yo, you mean to tell me my man is stealing cheese? Oh my God.
Without scanning or paying for nearly $29 worth of cinnamon sticks and razor blades. The Holland police report states all of this was discovered when loss prevention workers from the Glendale Walmart notified the Holland store that a Toledo police officer had stolen from that location and had also shopped at the Holland location. According to the report, the Holland detective obtained the video images of Long at the checkouts and compared them to one another and then to his license plate from video in the parking lot. I received 2 reports on the alleged thefts at the Glendale location in July. In one, he's accused of stealing an item valued under $4. In another, he's accused of combining 2 bags of Turtles candy into one bag and only paying for the one bag.
Oh,
a Toledo police
bro.
spokesperson tells me Officer Long is under.
Yo, so if you just tuning in, listen, if you just tuning in, if you want to know what a cop looks like that's stealing stuff, my man is right on the screen right there. So if you ever want to know what a cop look like that's stealing stuff, look at my man stealing cheese and turtle food. Yo, I'm gonna rewind that back a little bit. Listen, I'm gonna go back a little bit just to check my ears, yo. I just want to check my ears if I heard what I heard right. Let's go back a little bit.
Locations, the one on Glendale and the one in Holland, on 4 separate occasions. A Holland police report states Officer Long was wearing a Toledo police t-shirt with a badge logo on the front of it when he was caught on video going through the self-checkout in May, bagging but not scanning a $1.97 block of cheddar cheese. Less than 2 weeks later, Long is on this video, the same day he's accused of going through a self-checkout without scanning or paying for nearly $29 worth of cinnamon sticks and razor blades. The Holland police report states all of this was discovered when loss prevention workers from the Glendale Walmart notified the Holland store that a Toledo police officer had stolen from that location and had also shopped at the Holland location. According to the report, the Holland detective obtained the video images of Long at the checkouts and compared them to one another and then to his license plate from video in the parking lot. I received 2 reports on the alleged thefts at the Glendale location in July. In one, he's accused of stealing an item valued under $4. In another, he's accused of combining 2 bags of Turtles candy into one bag and only paying for the one bag. A Toledo police spokesperson tells me Officer Long is under investigation by Internal Affairs, and he cannot comment on the nature of the investigation per a contract. Officer Long is due in Sylvania Municipal Court for arraignment on September 3rd for the alleged Holland thefts. I will also note in the Glendale reports, it's stated that due to his being a known officer in the community, Walmart's loss prevention team didn't feel comfortable apprehending him. He is also no longer allowed at any Sam's Club or Walmart properties. I called Long, and a person from his number returned my call, but said it wasn't him. For 11 Investigates, I'm Melissa Andrews.
Damn. Yo, that's crazy.
Good afternoon.
That's wild, yo. Let me put the dude back up on the screen real quick. You can't go to, and then, yo, so you gonna lose your
Court states
job.
all of
You gotta be dumb, bro. Yo, what is people on? I'm gonna put this fool up on the screen.
into Officer Gregory.
Hold on, let me get another picture of this fool to put up on the screen. Look at this fool. So let me put this fool back up on the screen. So listen, so Officer Stillums right here. Let me get this. So listen, Officer Stillums right here on my screen, right? You go into a store. Now, this guy is a cop. So this officer right here goes into an Arizona store, steals cheese and candy, right? So now you're gonna lose your job, and you can't go to Costco's, Walmart, and no other sister stores involved for the rest of your life in Arizona. Now I don't know if you can go to another state, but number one, you a black cop in Arizona going in stores stealing stuff. You think they're going? You think you're safe in Arizona? You a black? Listen, you a black cop in Arizona, dude? Yo, you tripping? Now he may have got away with that in Philly. I'm in Philly. He may have got away with that in Philly, going to the corner store, get a bag of chips, and wave at them. You know what I mean? Walk out with a bag of chips and get them the police sign, because they'll exchange that for you sitting outside their store at night when they get out. So they'll give you could get free stuff in Philly if you sit outside somebody's store while they close down and watch them so they don't get robbed. There's ways that you can finagle free stuff, but not my man right here. He goes into a store and steals turtle candy and cheddar cheese. $1. Listen, they said like $1 block, $1.50 block or whatever they said of cheddar cheese. He goes in and steals it. So I don't know what's going through his brain, right? But so imagine, listen, you see everybody seeing Training Day, so you know that my man right here is on that Training Day ish. So you know this cop right here is Training Day 100. You know what I mean? Because if you would go in the store, so listen, let me tell you why this cop is Training Day 100. If you would go in a store as a cop and steal cheese and candy, you definitely going to take drugs from criminals and be doing all type of illegal stuff in the field. You know what I'm saying? That's probably why he got the cop God complex. So this guy right here has got a cop God complex. You know what I mean? But his ass is going to jail. You're gonna go to jail. The biggest thing is you just gonna lose your job. You know what I mean? You're not going to Costco's and all the other stuff. That's small stuff, but you're gonna lose your job. And you're on the news. You on Hood Action News. You probably never find a job again. Congratulations, you made hoodactionnews.com. Let's go on to something. I got something for y'all. I got something for you. Now this is in Philly. Now this when I seen this, I said, damn. Now, a lot of y'all, right? I watch a lot of y'all report on Philadelphia, right?
Officials say a 26-year-old cold case with links to the mob has been solved. 60-year-old Richard Leedy was charged with murder, attempted murder, and other crimes for the mob-style killing of Guarino. A 26-year-old cold case with links to the mob has been solved.
Damn, she just gave my story away. So listen.
60-year-old Richard Leedy was charged with murder, attempted murder, and other crimes for the mob-style killing of Guarino. 6-year-old cold case with links to the mob has been solved. 60-year-old Rick.
Damn, this thing really went rogue. So listen, I'm putting my man up on the screen, right? So on YouTube, I see a lot of y'all reporting on Philadelphia, right? Like you know what goes on in Philadelphia. So a lot of people from other states report on Philadelphia, right? Now, I report on different states too, so I'm not going to be a hypocrite, right? But a lot of y'all, when you visit Philadelphia and you doing reports on Philadelphia, you have no idea who runs Philadelphia traditionally. Traditionally, Philly has a bunch of different mafia, right? Now, when you look at the news, even my news show, you see all these criminals shooting them up and robbing stuff, right? A lot of those criminals are black, right? Now, I'm not trying to make this a race issue, right? We know in Philly who does what, right? We know who your low-level criminals are, and we know who your organized mob high-level stuff are going on here, right? Now, this guy right here, I'm gonna show you what happened with this guy right here, right? This dude right here is 100% Michael Myers. You know what I'm saying? This dude is 100% Michael Myers. Now, like I said, you have when y'all move to Philly from different states, the mob, they're not going to advertise themselves as the mob, right? But if you're from Philly, we know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you want to tell what's going on. Now, they caught this dude. This dude is on the news, right? But like I said, when you come to Philly, you have no idea what's going on. So I'm gonna show you. Being that said, I'm gonna show you this.
Richard Leedy was charged with murder. Officials say a 26-year-old cold case with links to the mob has been solved. 60-year-old Richard Leedy was charged with murder, attempted murder, and other crimes for the mob-style killing of Guarino Gino Marconi. That shooting happened back on April 10th of 1999 outside Marconi's home on the 2400 block of South 20th Street in South Philadelphia. Marconi's girlfriend, Patricia Miley, was critically wounded in that attack. Former Action News reporter Denise James covered the shooting back in 1999.
Police believe a van that burned at the scene may have been used by the gunman while waiting to ambush Marconi, then torched to destroy evidence. A weapon was recovered at the scene. The investigators and the Crime Commission speculate the incident may be mob-related.
Officials say they arrested Leedy at his home, and get this, he lived just a block away from the crime scene all these years later.
Damn.
Federal officials say a 26.
Listen. So that's crazy. So listen, This Philly mob, literally, like, now, a lot of times, listen, we use that word mobster. I hear y'all use that word mobster. When you come to Philly, and a lot of y'all down south people don't know this, right? When you come to Philly, Jersey, and New York, all this street shit and all of this stuff y'all are talking about, the mob run all of this. So when you come to Philly, Jersey, and New York, now there's different mobs, right? There's different mobs. But when you use the word the mob, Philly, Jersey, and New York are the three places that you're thinking about. 1,000%. Now, Texas and stuff like that, Texas, California, y'all got gangs, and y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got cartels, right? Cartels they run outside of the country in. The mob are people that are from the country doing pretty much, they're your store owners, you just they're business owners. A lot of these mob dudes are business owners. They own skyscrapers. The mob is high level money. So repeat that again. When you're dealing with the mob, is high level people. Low key low key is the answer here. Low key, high level money. You know what I'm saying? Now, I got my man on the screen, right? So they caught this mob guy in 1999. He did this crime. They're just catching this dude now. He's in his 60s. But I'm telling y'all, if you never been to Philly, Jersey, and New York, the mob runs this. It's all type of different mobs. You know what I'm saying? It's different groups. You got Russian mafia, Vietnamese, like, yo, it's all type of mobs here. You know what I'm saying? Now, Philly, I'm telling you, is not what you think it is. It's not just these dudes running them up with the guns and all this and that. That's low hanging fruit criminals. So I'm gonna repeat that again. In Philly, what you see on the news every night, you see these young dudes shooting up stuff, robbing store. Those are the low level fruit criminals. You know what I'm saying? The low hanging fruit. Pause. So those are the. Let me see what Preppy Girl saying. Yeah, South Philly has always been the heart of the Italian mob, but it's Northeast Philly. You got the Russian mob too. So you know what I'm saying? So you got the Italian mob and you got the Oshkosh Gabash's mob. You know what I'm saying? It's all Philly is packed. Philly, Jersey, and New York is packed with mob activity. Now, they're low key, but you notice when they have a power struggle, that's when people die. When it's a power struggle, then that's when people start turning up missing and stuff like that. You know, they trying to fight over power, who's controlling everything, and then you got people doing stuff like that. But a lot of y'all out of towners, when you come in Philly, if you in South Philly, don't be acting tough with no white people. I'm trying to tell you, listen, when you come to, you got y'all could act tough with white people other places, but if you go in South Philly, you don't know who, trust me, you don't know who's who. This guy right here killed a dude and then burnt up his car and then went a couple blocks down to his crib and they ain't catch him in 30 years. You know what I'm saying? And then he got like one eye. You know what I'm saying? He like a one-eyed Jason looking dude. Look, I'm gonna put my man up on the screen. This ain't the dudes you really want to mess with. One Eye Willie. This is Philly Chili One Eye Willie. You know what I'm saying? So, and also too, a lot of y'all, listen, if you a Philly young dude, right? And a lot of y'all going around acting tough all over the city, you don't really know who you messing with. Because if you see this dude in the store and this dude start talking crap to you, y'all probably going to act tough. Don't act tough. He'll get you done. I'm trying to tell you. This dude will get you done. So if you see, listen, you see a little white man with one eye like this walking around South Philly, he'll get you done, son. You know what I'm saying? He'll get you dim sum. Real rap. But 100%, this dude he killed the dude, burnt his car up, and then just went in his crib up the block. Like a couple blocks from his crib. He's like, oh, I'm just gonna come out, I'm gonna whack him, and they ain't gonna find me in 40 years. I'll deal with it in my 60s. That's what happened. You know what I mean? You know, now this is mob on mob activity. But you go around and messing with them in South Philly if you want to. You know what I'm saying? They get you dim summed. You know what I mean? But yo, I just want to give y'all a little insight on Philly. And it's really Philly, Jersey, and New York. You know what I mean? Don't come up here acting tough with these white people. You don't know what you're getting yourself into. But for the most part, what I do like about this is what I do like about Philly, Jersey, and New York. It's super diverse, and for the most part, we get along all together. And then there's a lot of white people we grew up with. Like it's a dude in my chat. You know what I'm saying? He not on here today, but my man I grew up with. You know what I'm saying? We all get along. You know what I mean? Now, when you go, I'm gonna give you a little lesson on Philly, right? About racism in Philly. So, of course, in the 60s, it was a lot of racism here. 50s, probably 70s and down, right? But pretty much in my generation, we started going to school with white people, and you got white friends. Now, Philly white people are white people from Philly, and you can't get this mixed up if you move to Philly. The white people that are from Philly are not scared of black people. They have no filter against black people. They grew up with us. They're comfortable around black people. Now, nobody wants to be comfortable around people shooting and stuff like that. But for the most part, in my experiences in Philadelphia, as an African American dude, right? White people from Philly are comfortable with black people. Now, some of those white people that are from Philly, when they move into the counties, sometimes the people in the counties around Philly try to declassify them. Like they'll be like, "Oh, you're from Philly." Like stuff like that is going on. So Philly people, when you move out of Philly in these surrounding Philadelphia areas, sometimes Philly people face a lot of classism. Now I'm talking about actually white people. So Philly white people experience a lot of classism when they move out of Philly. Because just say, I'm gonna give you an example. Just say it's one of my white buddies I grew up with in Philadelphia, right? We went to the same high school and stuff like that. Just say later he starts making a couple dollars and he moves to the Villanova area, which is the main line. those people have old money, and they will reject a person that was poor and has money now from Philadelphia. So Philly white people face a lot of classism, and I know firsthand because, like I said, I got a couple white homies. They complain about it, like, "Yo, they acting like I'm not even white out here." I said, "Cause you from Philly." So Philly white people that are from Philly, because you got a lot of people that move from different places and move to Philly, and they bring in whatever. Sometimes they bring in whatever behaviors that they have from where they're from. I'm talking about white people that were born and raised in Philadelphia. Now, not to talk about Dr. Umar while I got this gangster on the screen, you know what I'm saying? But listen, with all the Dr. Umar stuff, right? I can't really understand how this dude really has a problem with white people when Philly is probably the most place on earth where you gonna find a white person to get along with. So I'm gonna say this again one more time. I can't really understand where Dr. Umar is 100% coming from. Him being from Philadelphia, when you know that a lot of these Philly white people really get along with us because they grew up with us. You know what I mean? They don't really have no filter. Some of these new transplants that they move in Fishtown and all these other places, some of those people bring them racist habits with them. But you know damn well these white people that are from Northeast Philly, from Frankfurt, Kensington, and all this and that, they don't have no problem with black people. You know what I mean? It's a lot of them. You know what I mean? And like I said, I got a couple homies and stuff like that. I was fortunate enough to, like, when I was in high school, my homie Tony Chang is Korean. You know, we broke down those barriers when we were little kids because we used to play basketball, and then at the school, obviously his mom was Korean. She would like feed us and stuff after we played basketball. So Philly's it's a super diversified place. And some of the suburbs around Philly are super diversified too, depending on which one it is. So long story short, if you come to Philly, don't be acting. If you go to South Philly, don't be acting tough with no white people. You don't know who the hell they are. This dude whacked the dude out, killing, pause, and then this dude murked the dude, right? Shot him, burnt his car up, and then went 2 blocks down, and they ain't catch him in 40 years. And they just catching him now. You know what I mean? We damn near got flying cars. They just catching this dude. So this dude, to me, this dude got away with it because they catching you in your 60s. But definitely, if you come to Philly, man, it's a different place. Be careful. Because all that, you think all that Tony Soprano stuff and all that was in Jersey. That's Philly, Jersey, New York stuff. Tony Soprano is not a movie. I'm gonna tell you that. It's not a movie. It's actually real people. I'm trying to tell you that. Now, this is the report, right? I'm like super duper curious about this. This is one of those reports. Give a shout out to Preppy Girl. This is one of those reports, right, that I'm about to do now. I'm so super curious about. So listen, this is one of those reports that I'm so super curious about the damn outcome of this. Make sure my mic is cool. So everybody, let me go to this screen right here. So I haven't talked about the T app on my platform, right? I haven't really talked about the T app. If you don't know what the T app is, this is an app created for women to put out allegedly life-saving information for women about guys doing stuff to women, right? So it's supposed to be an app that protects women from horrible men. Let's just cut to the chase, right? Now, when an app, they made a male version, and pretty much people have been using, well, let's talk about the female version. The female version, they put guys on there and they expose them with all type of stuff, saying this dude got an STD, this dude got a wife, this dude slept with 5 of us, like any diabolical thing that you can think that a dude has did to women. These women are exposing men. Now, some are true, more are not true. Now, I'm kind of curious to see what they had here to say about the T app. So I'm gonna read the headline. It says T dating app linked to Metro Detroit divorces, says attorney. So the T app has been causing Metro Detroit divorces. And that's what they're alleging here. Now, let's see what they're saying. Because I can see that could be true.
Designed to warn women about the men they're dating is hit with a new backlash. Good evening, everybody. I'm Rupraj.
And I'm Mimi Lang. This time, the app is being blamed for more divorces in one Metro Detroit community. Fox 2's Dave Kinchin joins us live with more. Tell us all about this, Dave.
Well, this one is all the tea, really. This is a dramatic one. There's a family attorney we spoke with who says he's seeing an increase in divorce filings because of apps like T. Let's go to some video. Going to tell you all about this one here. Now, he says that this area, Dearborn, is a close-knit community where everybody knows everything. And what he says, and we're talking about attorney Muhammad Ali Hamoud, he says there's more domestic conflicts also taking place because of anonymous posts claiming certain men are cheating on their spouses or accusing them of serious crimes or unethical behavior. It's leading to their wives to file for divorce. As you may know, T is an app that allows women only to post anonymously about the men they have dated. You'll hear from the attorney, but also a women's advocate coach, women's empowerment coach, who says apps like T help keep them safe. Take a listen.
For example, when a post were to go live of a certain man, it might be an accountant, it might be a lawyer, it might be a doctor, it tends to spread like wildfire, and the rest of the community just knows. Whether it's true or not is really the main issue. Usually the men asking for me to file some kind of defamation suit, saying a lot of the stuff is false or misleading. And then the women on there seeking guidance, seeking, well, what are their options? Do I file for divorce? My husband has been posted on this app. Other girls say they've been talking to him. He may have been cheating.
It's hard to verify, someone's claims on there. But that being said, I think the way that I've been able to kind of gauge what's true is when you start to see multiple claims from women about the same person. Like I ended up on a date, and one of these apps basically saved me from continuing to go out with someone who had multiple reports of raping prostitutes. So that was, a very terrifying thing to say. And it wasn't just one woman coming forward to say this. This was multiple women that were documented on multiple different accounts. So I think that there's just a certain degree of protection that comes when women.
Just that statement alone, right? Is nowhere in the world. Listen, is nowhere in the world that statement is true, yo. That right there is kind of I can't. How could you do that to that type of woman? Like, and you're paying. That don't even make sense. That don't even make sense to me. That don't even make sense. But I mean, hey, he could be doing it. I don't know. That's a hard one. That's a crazy topic right there, though.
Women are allowed to have a safe space.
Well, attorney Muhammad Ali Hamoud says that there are defamation suits that are being filed by his office. He's seeing an increase there, too. But he says those can run you about $10,000. Coming up tonight on The Edge, we'll tell you more about what attorneys say you can do if you find information on sites like that that you say isn't true. That's next. For now, reporting live in Dearborn, Dave Kinchin, Fox 2 News.
Yeah, this story has a lot of legs, a lot of different aspects. I mean, people are talking about perhaps this app being related to potential data breaches, data privacy, and other legal issues against the app.
Yeah, there's more than about 70,000 images that have been reported to have been leaked by this app. There's another thing, too, that the attorney we spoke with said a lot of these cases, especially in divorce, questionable communications that would build one's case for divorce, a lot of those are being generated by AI and even posts like that on certain types of websites. So that's another concern that attorneys are sorting through as well as part of these defamation suits.
All right, we'll let you spill the tea more on the T app tonight on The Edge at 11. We'll see you in a few minutes. Thanks so much for that live report, Dave.
Yo, all I got to say, listen, all I got to say is, fellas, get your passports. Get your passports. Step right up and get your passports. Yo, because, listen, your stalker could put you on the T app, and that's what's wild. You know what I mean? You really. So listen, y'all are really, and I'm talking to the fellas. Y'all are really gonna have to really concentrate on who you mess with, because they can make up some false allegations and just put you on that T app. But y'all, listen. Now they made the female. Yo, I would never sign up for no female T app, because you got the barbershop. You don't need a female T app. It's called the barbershop. You know what I'm saying? You know what chicks are doing by just going to the barbershop. You know what I mean? So it's like, and then if you in college, you know everybody, you know when they're all the dudes watching the game, you're gonna be talking about this chick, that, and the third. You don't need no app, yo. I think that's just this is another way y'all don't want to communicate. Why do you need an app to know, who your local, what is? So you could just go to the barbershop and find out that. You ain't got like, yeah, Keisha. Oh, yeah. Like, all that's gonna happen in the barbershop. People gonna talk. You can't stop people from talking. But I don't think people communicate the way they used to. Because remember, when it was no apps and no phone and all that, if you had to find out word on the streets. Yeah, word on the streets. Yeah, she slept with the whole basketball team, all of that. So you're going to find out who you don't want to mess with by default. Even in just listening to certain conversations, you're going to find out who you don't want to mess with. Just by, like I said, just by default, you're going to find out who you don't want to mess with. But listen, I would love to talk to some of y'all about the T app. Now, if I wind up on the T app, I don't know. I definitely grab a lawyer. You know what I mean? But if I wind up on the T app, they're gonna be talking about stuff from my 20s. You know what I mean? They're gonna be talking about stuff from my 20s. But see, a lot of times, if y'all see, if the girl you was let me say this, if the girl you was messing with had a boyfriend, she not gonna put you on a T app, because that boyfriend might be her husband now. They're gonna be like, oh, you got him on the T app, so you was messing with him around this time. Y'all be careful with that T app. Listen, y'all ladies, y'all dudes or whatever, you better be careful with that T app. People gonna be putting dates and times together. Oh, okay. Oh, you put this dude on the T app, but me, you know what I'm saying? Your boyfriend gonna be like, me and you was together, so you alleging that he did this, and me and you was together when you alleged. So when you're alleging that he did this, me and you was together. So where did you meet him at? Then you're gonna have to make a lie on top of a lie. Y'all better be careful with that T app. You gonna tell on yourself. Yo, a lot of people on that T app, you 100% gonna tell on yourself on that T app. I'm gonna keep it a buck. But listen, I'm gonna close this out. This is hoodactionnews.com. It's your boy Post, fresh out of Philadelphia. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the content. It's a lot of crazy things happen. Super diabolical news. I want your input. I get a lot of I thought I would never say this, but I get a lot of input from TikTok, yo. When I put these topics up, they've been going crazy on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple videos that are damn near going viral right now on TikTok. I never thought I would say that, right? But I never thought I would be like, yo, I'm going viral, but I absolutely got some stuff that's going viral on TikTok. So my TikTok is Post the Mogul. Post is your boy Post the Mogul. I do a whole bunch of different things. Business wise, professional wise, and then also entertainment wise, like music and stuff like that. Do a whole lot of stuff. So that's why I named myself Post the Mogul, because I just do a lot of stuff. But it's your boy Post. You can follow me on IG, TikTok, and X. It's all Post the Mogul. But the platform that you're looking at right now is hoodactionnews.com. I got a couple things coming up this winter. I might be in these streets doing stuff too, showing y'all some fresh news live. You know what I mean? I'm in Philly. It's a little lot dangerous out here. So I gotta be careful, right? But me and my buddy will be with me. My buddy. No, I got a license to carry. But listen, make sure you be safe. Anybody, like I said, you got criminals killing people. Condolences to all the families that we talk about and stuff like that, whether the crime just happened now or if it happened years ago. We don't want to like laugh about people dying and stuff like that. But these criminals, they're going to get these jokes, and they're super diabolical. Now, the lead story was, like I said, the mass shooting in Minneapolis. The guy killed himself. No quicker way to go to hell than to shoot up a church and do what he did. But listen, be safe out here and be aware of your surroundings. That's all I want to say. So be safe out here and definitely be aware of your surroundings. I'll see y'all tomorrow, 6:15. It's your boy Post. I'm Izzo.